I was asking Gratz if he, because Gratz, you have a couple kitty cats, right?
Yes. Sorry, I missed what you said earlier.
Oh no, it's okay. I was kind of inquiring or confirming if you were a fellow cat enjoyer.
I sure am. I was trying to get some work done, and then both cats just decided to sit on my laptop, and that was that.
And now it's a cat top. Yeah, I saw your post earlier, and it reminded me how Gracie and I, for Christmas, one of the things we got from a family member was a little cat tunnel for them to play in. Only the issue is one of them enjoys it, one of them like kind of likes to play with it. She's kind of indifferent. She's the tortoiseshell, so she's kind of indifferent, but when she gets into a playful mood, she'll sometimes bust it out. But the tuxedo cat is deathly afraid of it. He won't go near it. Yeah, it's because the tunnel is like pretty light, and I think he sees how easy it is to like roll it around. So he's afraid if he's inside of it and it starts rolling, he's gonna be like trapped inside of it. I think that's what his little kitty cat brain is like. Digests it as. However, he loves little I think they're called pom-poms, little sparkle balls that you can get at like craft stores. Yeah. So we'll spend like $5, get like a 50 pack of those little pom-poms, and he's got toys to play with for days, and he loves it. And we figured out, okay, if we toss some pom-poms in there, we can sort of encourage him to play in there, to play at least close to the tunnel. And we started the stream, before I came downstairs, we were kind of playing with him, trying to get him to play in the tunnel, and I could actually hear Gracie upstairs going, "Come on, Ferret, come here!" Like trying to like tap on the thing, get him to play it. So I'm hoping that she's able to get more with him, more progress with him, like trying to encourage a small child as a cat.
Yeah. I feel like combining two toys like that is sometimes the way to go, because like my cats love the tunnel, but you have to like entice them to pounce at something outside the tunnel so they can hide in there.
I don't need to deposit the money. I'm just doing it mostly out of habit. And also just because big number. Big number is really cool. I like the big numbers, so I'm going to reset time. Because there's a few things I can do right now. In Majora's Mask Land, that is. There's a few things I can do. One of them involves going to the second day, I believe. Yeah, second day. Scrub Shop has already been identified. Beneath the Well is still kind of up in the air. Or is it the second night? It is night 2. Okay, so we have to fast forward time a decent bit. But there's a few things that we can do. There we go. There's a few things we can do. And if anybody was curious what Gratz and Jet and I were kind of hinting at earlier, all three of us kind of made a pact because we were concerned that there was something we had missed. And we had Gratz check the spoiler log. We had him check only a little bit of it, just enough to kind of give us a nibble, just a little taste of info. There we go, I was pressing it too fast. And what he found is that something hinges on me exploring bottom of the well fully. The downside is I don't have the key ring for bottom of the well. So I've already explored as much as I can.
Sure you got your key ring there.
Oh, hold on. I'm in a train. I'm in Majora's Mask right now, and I'm fast forwarding time right now.
Ah, I see.
So I wonder, yeah, actually, hold on, grab one thing here. There we go. All right, and also make sure that I've got the multi-client going, and yeah, multi-client's going. I haven't seen a pop-up yet. Let me check to make sure I didn't just, like, miss it.
Yeah, it would have been a little while ago.
Oh, really?
Not, like, too long ago, either.
Okay.
Check on map screen.
Yeah, I just checked the map screen, and yeah, the key ring is empty. I do have the multi-client going.
No, I don't. That would help.
Oh!
Oh, that would help. Yeah.
You were testing me. That was a test.
Yes, it was.
Did I pass? Because that's exactly it. There, we looked up.
I had everything ready except for that. I wonder
We
what
looked it up.
actually.
You might need to reset your emulator. Maybe
And we
pause it.
found that the bottom of the wall keyring is something I should have gotten a while ago because it was in one of Gratz's
We'll find
checks.
out though. I think you should just.
It was the
sync up with
Kuko marching check. However, on his screen,
Oh,
he
God,
received.
So it wouldn't be something.
There we go. I just got it.
You got it.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, slight panic, slight panic.
Yeah, I was like, I wonder if there's like some other like technical thing going on here. But yes, that's the linchpin in all of this. All right, I'm going back to Ocarina of Time land. Back to OOT.
I'm glad I asked because I wouldn't have thought anything of it.
I figured you probably would have eventually noticed, like, oh crap, the multi-client. Like, eventually you would have picked up on it.
Yeah, or you would have asked, like, so about that key ring. And like, wait.
Yeah, and in my mind, I was like, it won't take him very long. But I wasn't sure. Well, maybe he started in Ocarina of Time. He's got to like hop back over to Majora's Mask Land. Maybe he started as an adult. I don't know if you're anything like me, but I'm lacking on warp songs right now. So,
Oh, right. Yeah.
like, I don't have Temple of Time or Prelude of Light.
And
Oh
I
my
think
goodness.
once we manage to beat everything, I definitely should look in the spoiler log and find out where, like, your song Soaring was.
Oh my god, my song was soaring and my goddamn Kokiri sword.
Yeah, I don't know where my mirror shield is in Majora's Mask either.
Oh man. Maybe we're just gonna find a bunch of that. Maybe bottom of the well is where all the goods have been all this heckin' time, man.
I feel like it's probably in Snowhead because I didn't check a single chest in there.
Interesting. Was Snowhead informed as being not required?
Snowhead was foolish, so I just.
Because yeah, I had I think in mine Snowhead, I think like what was it, Mountain Village and another Snowhead like area was foolish. So that knocked out a bunch. And honestly, the Snowhead dungeon temple was super limited. I was very disappointed by the offerings. Like Woodfall had lots of good stuff. What else? Stonefall Temple had a couple nice things, but yeah, Snowhead was by far the most disappointing out of all of it. It's overrated, TBH.
It's disappointing too because there's so much to do in that dungeon.
Yeah, I was all excited. I was like, sure, I'm gonna find some great stuff, but it was just check after check was just empty goods, empty promises. But not this time. Bottom of the well, you're not gonna let me down, will you, bottom of the well?
I mean, if it does, then I'm gonna be very concerned.
I would be heartbroken.
I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah, we
Stuck.
scientists give up. Science has failed us. Oh my god, I feel so powerful. I've got keys. I've got Lens of Truth. Oh my god, I can do anything. I can do anything I want. I can take over the world.
I was about to say, I was wondering if you had missed something because you didn't have Lens of Truth before.
That was a genuine concern. Yeah, that was a genuine concern because it's like, well, I don't have. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Because yeah, since I don't have Lens of Truth, I can like do some damage in Bottom of the Well. I can do some damage in Spirit Temple, but I can't do too much, and I have to be very careful about what I'm marking off. So there were moments where I was like, all right, I have to make sure I like come back for this properly.
What?
So that was a golden chest. That was a giant's knife for Gratz.
Oh my
Did
gosh.
you get the big Goron sword out of that?
Yeah, I did.
So that's just a goofy
You've already
find.
beat Ganon.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's already killed everything. Gratz is just here as a victory lap.
I'm just playing Magic Kazooie.
Honestly, that's fantastic.
Good game.
That is a GG right there.
I'm not
Oh, it's
biased,
been so
but
long, like I don't remember where anything is.
That's our next co-op random.
I was gonna say the same thing, Jed. I was like, all right, now we got a new mission, boys.
Just all the rare games to jump.
Oh my god, don't tempt me. You know I'll do it.
Money.
All right, so yeah, we're knocking things out. That is my 14th Great Bay Stray Fairy. That's pretty nutty.
Loads of money.
Loads of money. So I should probably mark these. So that was fire cheese, fire keys. Maybe it was fire cheese. Have you ever had that like flambe cheese before? It's pretty cool.
The ones they like scrape onto burgers and stuff.
Yeah. There's I know some Greek restaurants will do the thing where they will, it's like a certain kind of cheese where they have to flambe it. They like put it in some kind of oil, light it on fire, and then I think and they like say something. I think what they say is "Opa." I don't know what it stands for, like what it translates to, but yeah, it's like a fun Greek restaurant thing that's always a staple. And no, they do not follow it up by saying, they do not follow Oppa by saying Gangnam Style, although they should. So they should consider it.
Because I only know Oppa in the Korean sense.
Yeah. I think there's a locked door in here somewhere. There we go. This is also a test of how much I remember about navigating the bottom of the well beyond like the required checks. You know, the stuff you normally have to go for. If my calculations are correct, this Skulltula. Oh, I know what that is. Oh, baby!
Oh my god. Alright, I'm going in. I'm right above it. I'm ready.
I'm going in, baby. Love it. Actually, that was this guy. That was probably West Inner. So there's one more. And there's one Skulltula here, and I know the room. I'm just trying to remember how to get to it. It's the one with like the, well, it's the one where there's like the whole floor looks invisible, or is invisible. There's like one sneaky patch. I think that's one more locked door. I found it. Locked door located. There's not a ton of keys. Not a lot of locked doors in this dungeon. Actually, you know what? It just occurred to me. I have every key in the game right now. I have every single key that ever has keyed a key. So I've got everything in Majora's Mask, and with Bottom of the Well, that was my last key ring. So I'm all green right now. My tracker is so populated. How'd that go through you? Come on. You're being selfish. Oh. Is that mine? Oh. Oh man, I was gonna be so excited. If that would have been my Stray Fairy, it would have been my 15th Great Bay Stray Fairy.
Holy moly.
I would have been, which would have meant I would have 2 full collections of Stray Fairies. Because I already have all of the Woodfall Stray Fairies. I'd have been very excited. Alright, so that ends Bottom of the Well for me. So we got a boss key and we got Big Goron Sword, or I guess Giant's Knife, so we got some toys to play with. I am going to continue with the Majora's Mask checks that I was about to do, because there's still a possibility there's something good inside there. So I should re-equip my shield. Also, I have 18 hearts with 3 out of 4 heart pieces, so nearly 19 hearts. Rats, did you ever get your 20th heart?
Not yet, but I think I'm literally just 1 heart piece away, which is wild to me.
Well, who knows, man? With these last checks, the moon trials, who knows what to expect? Actually, I'm as close as I can be. There's no other places I can warp to put myself closer to the castle. Yeah, just like Jet was saying, there were so many instances where, definitely in my case, I was having to exit dungeons. Like, I was doing things sort of out of logic without Lens of Truth. I was like, kind of doing some poking that could have potentially, you know, put me in a weird situation where I wasn't tracking things 100% correct. I was trying to think of areas like that I would maybe need to go back to like double check. And a lot of that would have been more on the Majora's Mask side of things, like Snowhead Temple or something like that, just because those non-linear dungeons that I'm not quite as used to. That's where the anxiety sets in. And Mr. Moonspine,
He's like, okay, gotta read
my man.
these pop-up boxes carefully because it's
Good to
so
see you,
easy
bud.
to seem that you got something when it's someone else giving you something.
God, and it's gotten us, all of us, like in various ways where we would have something land in front of us and we'd go, huh, I didn't realize there was a check for talking to that person, and then we double check and go, oh, it wasn't a check, it was just good timing. Speaking of which, Bombchu, hell yeah. Good to see you, Moonspine. Appreciate you stopping in, man. 1 billion of the streams, it's totally fine, man. Totally fine. I never expect people to be here all the damn time. I'm just happy to have you here. You know, chilling with us now. That's super nice, man.
Okay, I can go.
Yeah, it's super nice to see you. Also, so nice to see Tyrant as well. 4 hours left and a freaking long-ass workday, man. Oh, what am I doing? Not Temple of Time. Herp derp. Got too ahead of myself. This is the Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask combo randomizer. As you can see right now I'm in Ocarina of Time. And you might be thinking to yourself, Alex, what the hell is a combo randomizer? Is that something you just made up with your strange little short person brain? It is very real, because if I go into the mask shop, you'll note this is no happy mask shop. This is a portal that leads me to another realm. And suddenly I'm here in Majora's Mask. And I've got a unique inventory. I've got things that only exist in Majora's Mask. It's pretty cool. I do not have Song of Soaring, so the area that I need to get to has to be gone to manually. You'll also note in the above me section of the overlay, our trackers are very, very shockingly full. Shockingly full. And we are beating this thing tonight. That is a promise. We are beating this thing tonight. We signed a blood oath. We sacrificed some virgins, pushed some people into volcanoes. We as brothers, we identified that we have no choice but to see this through to the end, lest we suffer the consequences of a forbidden blood pact. Also, I can't be Goron. I have to be regular Link, and I have to be riding Epona. Be able to jump over this thing. But yeah, sorry to hear you're stuck at work though, Tyrant. That shit is a pain in the booty. We got Luke up in here. What's up, man? Yeah, Luke, I was gonna say, I know I see you popping from time to time. It's my 13th Stray Fairy. Oh, I misspoke. It's, let's see. That one is, that's Woodfall. Oh, I have Snowhead. Snowhead is the Stray Fairy collection that's complete. So I've got 13 out of 15 for Stray Fairies.
Oh, dang.
But yeah, but no, Luke, it's always a pleasure. I know, I see you, hit me up on Twitter every once in a while. I know you chill here on a pretty regular basis. Always a pleasure getting to have you, chill with us. And Luke, I appreciate you, man. Every once in a while, you'll, like, tag me when it's some kind of thing relating to, like, oh, tag a streamer you think is, like, really cool, or a person that you watched this weekend, and, like, Luke's right there hitting us up. That's always so nice, man. Always so flattering. And the fact that you've been around for a long time, Luke, that's awesome. That is truly awesome. There's a number of people here. Of course, some of the friends I'm playing with, I've known them for a while. Mike, Mr. Moonspine, I've known him for a long heckin' time. We're both getting real old. So, it's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing having all these cool peeps. Nice folks to hang out with. Some good shit. You're the GOAT? Well, I don't know about all that, Luke, but I'll say this much. It takes one to know one. Oh, no! It takes one to know one. It takes a greatest of all time to know another greatest of all time. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to be a skeleton friend, or at least appear as a skeleton friend. So, we're gonna skeleton friend it up. Bloop. And then we're gonna talk to the peeps and have them open up some stuff. Eek. Oh, okay, I was hoping he would do something. I think I have to have them break this thing down. Because it is night 2, and it is time to spank some iron knuckles. It is time to iron fuckle with the iron knuckle. Open the grave. Open that shit up, fam. The reason we're coming here is because there's one last check we need to do here in the graveyard that is exclusive to night 2. I'm hoping it's down there. Arrows! That's actually quite nice, because I did reset time in Majora's Mask pretty recently, so I am low on resources. I got monies. I'm gonna grab the Lens of Truth real quick, because I think there might be stiff. There might be stiff. There is stiff. Is this where the fella is? Every day I feel older, says Moonspine. Yeah, well, I like to think of it as we're also, like, gaining all this experience. You know, we might be getting old, but we're also getting so smart and so powerful. Maybe even too powerful. They might need to rein us in for a bit. They might need to, like, you know, nerf us a little bit. We might be too powerful, too smart. All this accrued wisdom we're all getting with each passing year. Shit's dangerous. I don't know if we can be trusted with that amount of power. They should fear us. Yeah, lots of experience points. It adds up. I'm hoping that by the time I'm like in my mid-60s, I'll be able to punch God straight in the penis.
Alex, what do you need to finish the game?
I think I have everything in the whole wide world I could ever dream of. All I really have left as far as checks to do, so right now I am doing the Iron Knuckle Day 2 chest or check in the graveyard. And then once that's done, I'm heading to the moon for some moon trials, baby. Actually, I probably don't need a spooky mask anymore. I'm hoping to see if I can stumble upon another boss key from Mr. Jetty Boy. Alright, what's the most silly way I could kill this guy extremely quickly? I guess I could use this thing. Thinking if I could, like, kill this guy in record time. Maybe not record time, but a few number of hits as possible. Yeah, it's a pretty small number of hits. Great Fairy Sword slaps. Slaps and it punches. Okay, well, I can already tell this chest is going to be a disappointment. I have the, what's it called? The Stone of Agony, which tells me, like, the flavor of chests. So if it is a mundane-looking chest like that, then I know it's going to be a mundane result. So nothing there. Alright, to the moon I venture. The Iron Knuckle had Bupkis. And I'm a little sad about it. But you know what? That's okay. And Gratz, you have some knowledge on things. Or were you thinking to yourself, I already know.
I didn't look too thoroughly at the log, so I don't have tons of knowledge, but I know what JD, like how JD, what needs to happen for JD to beat the game. So
yeah, that makes sense. See,
yeah.
So I'm just thinking there's some intel that you are understandably being coy about, but he's like, oh yeah, he's got that knowledge.
Yeah, I know what needs to happen, but I can't say what needs to happen.
Yeah, so that's what makes it so special. Get the heck out of Dodge here. I'm trying to fight my way through this thing. And I don't know if I try to do a running jump through this area, if it will indeed, ouch, have me jump, or if I'll just fall like a rock. Because sometimes those invisible platforms, there is no, like, jumping animation for it. We just sink through the floor. Or not sink through the floor, but, like, sink like a rock. With no, like, hefty jump. The moon trials, baby. Oh, wrong way. No, I don't really have to rush necessarily. Actually, what I should be doing is I should go ahead and fast forward time now. We should go ahead and fast forward to night of day 3 right now. Because we're gonna have to wait until midnight of day 3. So we're gonna have some time to just kind of chill. We got Michael over on TikTok. It's good to see you, buddy. This is Majora's Mask. In fact, thank you for pointing that out. I'm gonna change the category to reflect this, because we're gonna be in Majora's Mask for a while. We'll switch over to Ocarina of Time once we... Actually, yeah. We're gonna be in Majora's Mask for a while. We'll switch over the category, at least, to Ocarina of Time. Once we have... once we knock out a few more things. And get more arrows, of course. But only... basically only at the end, though. Ocarina of Time is gonna be a victory lap, because that's gonna be us beating the game. Alright, 86 Skulltula tokens. Love to see it. Ouch. Jed is going ham, knocking stuff out. Love to see it. Actually, can I ask what are some of those checks? Because I know there's the one for beating the water temple.
Oh, I've already been in the water. I'm in Ganon's castle right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, right, because you wouldn't have been able to get into the castle.
No, I can get in now.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get in now, but previously you wouldn't have without the medallion. And in fact, I've got some time to kill. All I really need is a full magic bar. Maybe some bottle contents wouldn't be the end of the world, but I've got some time to kill. Is there anything else I can do in the meantime? In the meme time, 500 rupees purchase we know is out of stock. Cafe is nothing. That's nothing. So the moon's gonna have a bunch of stuff for us. I guess I can like knock stuff out in Snowhead just to kill time.
I got my Shadow Temple boss key.
Oh, well that's a relief. I was thinking it was gonna be on the moon. So all right, in that case, no moon trials then.
Good to go then.
Oh baby, are we in go mode?
Are you in go mode, Alex?
Already?
I have been in go mode since a while for sure. Maybe because I've got everything I need to beat all the games, but I was like trying to find the other checks that would get us more boss keys for the other homies.
Oh.
So I think all three of it. Well, Gratz is in go mode because he's done, but I think all three of us are ready to roll. All right, now it's a question: which do I beat first? Do I beat Ocarina of Time first and go chronological? Do I beat Majora's Mask first? What a conundrum. We'll go the chronological approach. Let's do that. I'll switch over to Ocarina. Give Ganon a good spanking. It's gonna hurt me a lot more than it's gonna hurt him. Oh, can I take the doggy with me? Come here, doggy. I'm going over to Ocarina. Alright. He's going with me. And when I emerge... When I emerge, I am dogless. That's disappointing. Alright, so like we just discussed, like you would have just heard us say, we are in go mode. Of course, it's a good thing I'm finding Ganon as an adult and not as a kid, because I'm still swordless after all these years.
And I recommend grabbing fairies. Don't make the same mistake I did.
Ooh, or am I feeling uber confident? I don't know. I know there are fairies in there, so I could just grab some along the way. Little fairy snack.
Berries. I have milk.
There you go. Oh, that's right. We've been milking each other so well. All this late night milking with the boys has paid off. Actually, that's a good point. I think all my bottles are literally filled with milk. Filled to the brim with the homie's milk. Okay, I already drank some of it, but I've got 2 jars of milk and 1 jar of red potion. Hopefully the red potion wasn't from over milking. That would be unhealthy. Yeah, I never found a sword for Kid Link.
Maybe it's a strawberry.
Yeah. We'll just assume that's what it is. Strawberry milk. They were out of the regular store. Of course, my lactose intolerant ass, I usually just go for like almond milk or like, you know, something, or maybe not almond milk, but oat milk. Oat milk has been my main source.
How is oat milk, out of curiosity?
I like it. I like it. It has 0 issues on my tummy, on the old tum-tum. I think the taste is like pretty pleasant. And because I'll be honest, I'm not really a huge fan of like regular milk, whether it be whole milk or 2%. Even separating the fact that it makes my stomach turn inside out, it is yeah, I think I just kind of like the texture of oat milk a little bit more, but it's different. It's markedly different, and I could see how it could be divisive to some, but I'm a fan.
One day you should maybe give it a try, because like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm lactose intolerant, but I mean, there's
Yeah.
all sorts of things could
Yeah.
be, so.
I would recommend, personally, I would actually recommend oat milk over almond milk or cashew milk, rice milk. I mean, they're all fine. The problem that I have, at least with almond milk, and I think also with cashew milk, is that it still kind of messes up the stomach, even though there's no lactose. It's like, I think just almonds or like some nuts, when there's a lot of it, can be a little hard on the stomach just in general. Like if you eat a bunch of pistachios, it can, you know, give your stomach some not happy times. So
I see.
I suspect that what I have experienced also with almond milk is probably tied to the fact that I'm just having a lot of nut stuff, a lot of nut juice And that's probably not great on the old Tum-Tum either. But yeah, I've never had problems with Oat Milk, though. Oops.
I'll definitely have to give it a go at some point, just to see.
Trying to grab all my toys. Taking on hammers and bombs.
The Shadow Temple in World 1? What did you get there? Congrats.
What? Shadow Temple in World 1?
Yeah, Ganondorf gave me like a hint.
That's nice of Michael, by the way, over in TikTok. Sorry I missed the comment, Michael, but I did see... We have two Michaels. We have a Michael in Twitch chat and a Michael in TikTok.
I can look at the log, I guess.
But yeah, Michael was asking about the boulder part. Yeah, I know what part he means. Yeah, that was the part on the Milk Road, not Silk Road, but the Milk Road in Majora's Mask. Thankfully, the Milk Road, oh gosh, what's the name of that farm? The Cremia farm or whatever it's called. Basically, but the milk farm in Majora's Mask. We learned early on that all those checks are foolish. So none of those checks were required for us, thankfully. Oh, I never did get fairies, but yeah, like I said, we got plenty of milk, so we'll be okay. The Moon Spine says, yeah. Mike says we're multiplying. We're getting overly mic'd. All right, here we go. We neglected to actually open the store last time because
we'll find it in the log, or maybe
because I remember thinking once we go in here, there's no turning back, and I wanted to make sure that we started.
Yeah, it was the key to Ganon was in my Shadow Temple.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that's for Jet, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. I know I got mine a while back. I think I got mine somewhere in Majora's Mask, because I think it said it was like in West Clocktown or something. According to the little pedestal in the Temple of Time. But yeah, I wanted to make sure that once we start the sequence, all three of us are ready to go. I didn't want to, like, fight some bosses and then realize, oh, well, now I have to, like, sit around and or go back and do some checks to try to help out the homies. Like how you can... you can climb up and you can kind of listen to the organ music that Ganondorf is playing up there. But it's like, I need to go through the floor. I'm trying to, like, I need to be hitting the floor with a broomstick telling him to quiet down or something. Yes, we're truly in go mode. So, less than an hour in, we found the last pieces that we needed. Interesting that your Shadow Temple boss key, Jet, was in Ganon's castle. I would have never guessed that, but that's an insidious place to hide something so key. Because you need that for the Majora's Mask artifact, right? Or ancient remains.
Yes.
Yeah. I bet Ganon did that deliberately. What a sneaky boy. He asked if I found the light arrows in Jabu Jabu's belly, which is very much the vanilla text that he normally says.
Jabu Jabu eats a lot of things, I guess.
He did. He was a hungry boy. He decided to eat a lot of stuff, including some light arrows. I mean, all jokes aside, I do appreciate that he says that, and the odd chance that, like, you did not know where the light arrows were. Oh, speaking of which, I should probably equip them for this fight, shouldn't I? But, like, I guess if you got this far... I guess, yeah, if you got this far, you had no idea where the light arrows are, you could be like, alright, I can at least talk to Ganon, let him kill me, warp out, and then actually find the tools that I need. That'd be one way to do it. Oh, too late. What's up, Aleph? Gonna play some 40k? Are you saying that you're playing some 40k, or are you asking if I will be playing some? Because, yeah, my plan is we're gonna be beating this tonight. In fact, we're gonna be beating Ocarina of Time very shortly. That is assuming I don't die like a chump. Also, I'm gonna switch to blue. Or do we do the classic? Let's go for the classic. That way we match the cutscenes. But I'm feeling confident. We're gonna beat this thing tonight. No deaths, no bullshit. We're beating this thing. We're gonna start with Ocarina of Time. We're beating this now, and then we're gonna switch to Majora's Mask, beat that game. That'll be even quicker because we have the Fierce Deity Mask, which is a real quick and easy way to murder the shit out of anything that needs to be murdered in that game. Also, fun fact, well, maybe not so much for Ganondorf, but for Ganon, the Master Sword actually does more damage. Whoops. I'm also trying to like watch for potentially him doing the big fancy attack, the big attack that requires a spinny attack. But yeah, but the plan is after we do all that though, it won't take very long to beat Majora's Mask and beat Ocarina of Time. Once that's all said and done, we'll then switch over to Warhammer, more Warhammer Rogue Trader, because that's been a lot of fun. We'll play more of that later tonight. If you win, I am taking some hits, more hits than I wish I could. It has been a minute since I've done this fight. Also, I forget that you can swing sooner than you think you can. I'm always worried I'm swinging too early. But really, I can be swinging sooner than I think I need to. Just because the hit radius, like the collision radius, is bigger than I think. With very little exception. Whoops! Okay, well, no fall damage at least. Actually, while I'm here, I can stock up on some supplies. The plan was to land on that platform, not awkwardly like fall down and not grab the ledge. I was hoping I'd grab the ledge, but no ledgies for me. Platforms? Those are my only friends. Oops. The great king of he's the mediocre king of sort of bad things. He's overrated, if you ask me. Also, I always liked how in the Phantom Ganon fight, sometimes you'll get really lucky, and the first volley will work on him, easy peasy. Like, sometimes you would go back and forth on him what would feel like forever, but sometimes he would fuck it up on the very first hit like a dingus. This one's going pretty long, though. I feel like there was an instance not too long ago where we were doing the randomizer. We were doing the randomizer for this game. And the seed we were playing on, for whatever reason, had Ganondorf being a complete chump. And he was taking very short volleys like that one. Like we saw earlier, sometimes these volleys go real long, but other times, he's a complete dingus. Huh! And yeah, I swear, one of the randomizers we were playing on, it felt like he was just going easy mode. It's like I almost felt guilty. I was like, man, has like this randomizer, like has the seed been manually altered to make this fight as easy as possible? And I think we were just lucky, honestly. It's just RNG, obviously. Good rhythm there. Oh! He was not giving up for a second there. He's doing the big attack, but lucky for me, I'm ready. I always like how that attack looks. Oh, whoops. I've knocked a few back. I always like how that attack looks, but I was admiring too much, and then I got. You gotta let that spin attack go a little bit sooner. You see, that was going a little bit faster. It's almost easier, though, when it's faster. I think when it's too slow, it's, if it's going too slow, it's like harder to like time in some ways. I don't know. I guess I'm weird in that way. Do the big attack. I want to fuck up the big attack. Yeah. Let me do the thing. It's so cool. Easy. Never even broke his butt. And I also like how there's like extra bolts that don't reach them that just kind of careen into the wall. G-Dorf is out. It's the big Gan who's left now. And then after that, Majora's Mask. But that'll take like 5 minutes because Fierce Deity Mask, right?
Oh yeah.
Makes everything
so easy.
Yeah, makes everything a cakewalk. It's kind of why I want to do Ocarina first, just because like Gratz was relearning it. That fight can be spicy. And yeah, we all agree, by the way, whenever you're fighting Ganondorf and you're doing the volleying back and forth with his energy bolts, when the bolt is slower, it's harder to time. The slow ones are weirder. When it's fast, it's easier.
Yeah. I think the easiest way to do that fight is just to not lock onto him at all.
Yeah. Well, of course, I don't think you actually could if you wanted to. But I see what you're saying. It's like you don't want to like do Z targeting at all, just free ball it. I appreciate that for the randomizer, they kind of shortened up some of these sequences and cutscenes. Although I like the cutscenes, I think they're cool, but they definitely, you know, cut out some of they trimmed some of the fat. Oh, in the cutscene, I didn't even have my sword out. He just hit my hand. And then Navi looks on, speechless. Like for me, I brought an extra sword along.
So, Guts, I just use Furor's Wind, and I can teleport back there?
Oh, in the Shadow Temple?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the Ganon fight, though.
Yeah, it should work.
Yeah, I almost don't want to mess with Z-targeting at all. Anyway.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay.
I feel like, yeah, Z-targeting makes this fight a lot harder.
Yeah, it was so sad when I died after I used it and then had to go through the whole Shadow Temple again.
Oh, no. Grats, when you fought Ganon, did you Z-target? Or were you freeballing it?
I don't think I targeted, only like... Yeah, I don't know if I targeted at all, actually.
Cause yeah, that's the thing that always like trips me up. Whenever I try to get fancy with Z-targeting, it always messes me up. Where it's like if I'm just freeballing it, this dude is chumps. Chump City population Ganon. And also knowing, like, kind of knowing the pattern, like the timing, like when to somersault, when to roll out of the way. Yeah, that's exactly it, Mike. It's like, if you've seen this randomizer at all, if you've played it at all, rather, you've already seen this cutscene a bajillion times. Most people playing these randomizers know these games pretty well. Every once in a blue moon, you might get somebody who's, you know, somewhat inexperienced. Okay, you can just smack him in the head. All right, hold up. I'm gonna take a... Actually, I'm gonna queue up, so that right before I deliver the finishing blow, I'm gonna take a drink of milk. Like, in front of him. It's like a victory sip. Sponsored by milk. If Link was in a Got Milk ad. Ouch. Actually, I did take a bit of a punch there. I'm drink some milk right now. Actually, yeah. We'll have the final sip. How's that? We'll do the final sip when it's time to kill this dude. What's up, Irossi? Everyone take it. You know, I was just saying earlier how some milks make my stomach turn extra sad. Guess I've never tried lawnmower milk. I've never tried video game milk before. I've never tried milking a video game. Nor have I tried milking a video game character. And, well, I mean, I don't know how much about myself I want to reveal, but, I mean, Crimea, am I right? Oh, well, if we're being real, come on. If we're being real, everyone knows I'm more of a Twilight Midna fan, but anyway, I don't want to reveal too much about myself. I don't want to show a full hand. The only downside of freeballing it like this is the camera frequently does not play nice. The camera frequently is a freaking goober. Which isn't really a problem for me because I can just spin attack, that kind of shit. But for the audience, it's harder for them to see the action. For me to be smacking Ganon's dongle. It's his tail, but it's like a tail dongle. Alright. Sip of milk. And I like hold it out as almost I'm saying like, hey, do you want this? Oh, sorry, too bad. I'm gonna stab yourself in the face. It's a plug-in tail. Oh, you trying to imply that his tail is a butt plug? Because I'm very much okay with running with that as a headcanon.
Onwards to Majora for me.
Nice, I'm in the same boat.
Bongo Bongo stood no chance.
Do you enjoy the bongo fight? I know some people really don't like that fight.
I think it's really easy.
But I like it. I think it's like a fun one. Some of the fights in the game can be a little bit like frustrating at times, and I think some people get frustrated by Bongo Bongo, but I kind of like it. He's just such a weird little guy. Also, whenever you kill Ganon, there's no like cutscene. Well, there's a sort of a cutscene, but there's no credit sequence. You just leave the castle. Like, all right, I'm done. I just killed Satan. I'm leaving now. And I can't just go into the empty husk that used to be the Happy Mask shop as an adult. I gotta go be a kid now. And then be a squid now.
You're a kid now.
Thank you, Aleph. Yeah, he was easy. Never even broke a sweat. Did have to drink some milk. He was
but I didn't think
punching me around.
Nail it so quickly.
Yeah, I figured it was either going to be fairly quick or it was going to come down to me doing the moon trials. And I was worried that Goron moon trial was going to take me a minute just because I haven't done that for like 2 years.
I was surprised that the trials in Ganon were just not, you didn't have to do them. So I thought that was going to take some time. And
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the chests are still obviously numerous. But yeah, you didn't have to play through really any of them if you didn't want to. Oh, right. Daytime. And Grat's over here like, I had the knowledge. The forbidden knowledge.
It makes me wonder, like, how much quicker we would have finished had I known earlier about that one.
That's a hard one to answer.
Did you do the Kuko check?
I feel like it was like maybe 9 hours in, 9 to 14 hours in, so pretty early on.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
We could have potentially beat it last time then. Yeah, last time we could have knocked it out then. Cause yeah, we were scrounging last time trying to find those last checks. I wouldn't have like bothered with fighting Volvagia. We could have knocked it out last time, but nah. Like I said, it could have happened to any one of us easily peasily. Oh my god, I still have the gold dust. Interesting that gold dust does not leave in Majora's Mask when you reach that time. That's not, well, at least not in the randomizer. Also, I didn't even notice I had all 6 bottles.
Thing.
Yeah, it's a random thing. That makes sense, yeah. But yeah, I have all 6 bottles in Majora's Mask, which is very dumb and very funny.
Do you mind looking up where my mirror shield is? Just so I'm curious.
Yeah, I'll take a peek at some
It
point.
is the only thing I'm missing on any of these trackers.
Wow, that's the only thing?
Yeah.
That's amazing. There's a handful of things I'm still missing, like 1 bottle, a couple songs. Freaking Kokiri's sword.
Bottle in Ocarina as well.
Yeah, just a couple odds and ends. Did some coursework. 19 hours, no sleep, lots of Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lime. I remember those days, Lime. I remember them, and I don't remember them with fondness. I'm not gonna pretend and be like, oh, I love those days. Those days fucking sucked sometimes. You know, I loved my time in college overall, but yes, I remember those late nights.
Ocarina of Time, your shield, or
Shit sucks.
Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for midnight, day 3 or night 3 to roll around. I'm rolling around at the speed of sound right now. I'm Goron rolling in the fields. Trying to collect arrows and bombs for things that I don't need. Actually, wonder if there's some foolish checks I can knock out real quick, just for the heck of it. Like, can I quickly do a beaver race? I got time to kill.
The spoiler log is very overwhelming, by the way.
I know it's hard to read. What's up, 8-Bit Llama?
Yeah,
Good to see you, buddy.
I'm thinking it's in a foolish location by the fact that it's not really specifying which world it's in right now, because there's like different sections for that. But it was
I'm heading to Great Bay, yeah, just to kill some time.
Tower Temple, inverted east lower chest, and I'm gonna scroll up to figure out which world this is.
Yeah, it is. It's hard to read and not terribly helpful. I mean, it's helpful once you find what you need, but yeah, it's kind of a mess.
Yeah, because there's like a section for spheres. I'm like, yeah, world 1, so I don't even know how we get to that because I didn't get elegy. And that's why I can get into my Stone Tower Temple.
Oh, wait, that's the mirror shield?
Yeah, so JD's mirror shield was in my Stone Tower Temple. But I didn't have my elegy of emptiness. And that, I think, was in... Alex, I think you might have had access to my elegy in your inverted chest in Stone Tower. That's what it says.
Oh, I thought we got all of those.
Unless this is someone else's world.
Oh man. Because yeah, we checked on the tracker or on the map. It didn't have any more chests. Actually, I guess I can double check it, can't I?
1 or 2 chests I don't think I got because I didn't have Goron Mask in Stone Tower.
Yeah, now I'm wondering. Also, isn't that interesting? I didn't take damage by the cursed skull fella, but I still got cursed by him. Don't have to take damage, just have to like touch you in some way. As Elegy of Emptiness, you'd think that would be like a pretty important thing, honestly.
I mean, it is, but since I didn't need to, since there's nothing required of my stone heart, it's fine, I guess.
Yeah, just normally that's the thing that I would prioritize for sure. Taking an ailment, yeah, without taking the actual damage. Just it was a connection.
Alex, your
collisions.
Kokiri sword, I think, was locked in the well.
That's hilarious.
Well, I think maybe in the chest that we need the blue potion for.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. The Majora's Mask well, that is, yeah.
Yeah, it's
that
on the left side. Unless it's in my world, it's not very clear.
That's just evil. Yeah, I guess it's beneath the well.
I got my blue potion and did the well for it, so.
Oh, okay, so I don't know. That's what it looks like it says here.
Wild.
And I'm legit worried about what if something really important. I mean, yeah, Kokiri sword is like a good meme, but it's not really required, obviously. Yeah, we were able to get this far without it, but I'm just thinking like, man, if something really cool like light arrows was inside there, ooh, what do you do when there's no obvious way to get a repeatable way to get blue potion?
Yeah, that's something I need to learn because like it looked like maybe it was my well because yeah, I'm just gonna double check.
Yeah, that'd be if we were ever do the combo randomizer again, which I would not be opposed to doing at some point, but I know this was a lot, so we're probably good for a bit. I was thinking that was going to be a Scarecrow song situation, but the Scarecrow did not pop out there.
Okay, so I think it was my well, sorry, JD. So yeah, my the blue potion path of the well led to your Kokiri sword, Alex.
Okay, interesting. Yeah.
My beneath the well cow also gave me my blue potion.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Which you kind of need the blue potion for. So that's something.
That's good. Yeah, because there's no other way to get that cow. So the cow. Now, I actually almost wonder, would that reliably give you another blue potion if you played the song again, or is that a one-time drop?
I think it's a one-time drop because I think there's 2 blue potions, and my other one was on Swamp Archery, and I did it like so many times trying to get another blue potion out of it, but sadly did not.
Yeah, that makes sense. Right. I just want to get this just to have the satisfaction of opening a box. Even though I can already tell it's a pitiful, useless box. Compass, though.
Is there anything else you guys want me to take a peek at, or?
Let's see, what else am I missing? My Song of Soaring would be kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about something that is never required, but man, it's a nice convenience.
Yeah, I can't believe you had to walk everywhere. That is
It's been really weird. That and no Prelude of Light has made both games inconvenient on multiple occasions, but at least I have some warp songs. In Ocarina, that is. So, like, you know, I have Nocturne, I have...
God.
Uh-oh.
No, this can't be real.
Uh-oh. Hit me with it.
Oh my gosh,
I can take it.
Guess. I might be able to guess it, actually.
My Moon Trials.
Yes, which moon trial, though?
The Goron one.
Yes.
Ah, that is so appropriate. The hardest moon trial. That's evil. That's so evil, because, yeah.
So mean.
Because you have to collect all the masks, right, to get into the moon trials?
You only need a few, but you need the
okay.
remains to get to the moon, so...
Yeah. So you need a number of normal masks, and of course, yeah, you have to beat effectively all the other dungeons. Oh man, just to get the soaring. That is...
Yeah, there's no way you're gonna get that.
Yeah. Some things you just have to accept, like, yeah, this is just not happening. So the only real thing that is just kind of, that is, kind of up in the air is this question of how are the blue potions expected to work when you just can't reliably get the blue potions, unless we don't lose them when we play the Song of Time. But I'm assuming we do.
Go away, yeah.
Oh, I pressed them. Wrong door. Wrong door on the clock tower. Yeah, yeah. Moonspine's right. Prove you don't need the Song of Soaring, and then you can have it. That's how. Yeah,
Now
you've
you
passed
heard
the
it.
test. Ain't that some crap? That's how it is with some games. Where like, oh yes, to unlock the best armor in the game, you have to beat the final boss 1,000 times. Well, if I can beat the final hardest thing in the game a bajillion times, I don't have need for this armor, man. What the hell? So that's how it goes sometimes.
Oh man. Oh, and say it's up to you. When either of you
Yeah, no, just have to play the song.
size of the game, let me know, and I'll try to make a mental, like, I'll jot down the time on the timer, and then,
Oh, good point. Yeah.
because I'd be curious to see all 3 of our clear times.
Yeah, I've got a few minutes here. I'm now playing the Oath to Order. Oath to Odor.
I'm waiting for my ad to finish before I go ahead and beat the game, so people don't miss anything. But I'm waiting. It's been midnight.
It's not optimal.
We're already at 40 hours. I can wait.
Yeah, I mean we've only just been streaming, all of us, for about an hour. The idea of knocking this thing out, honest and true, less than like an hour and a half or 2 hours into the stream is pretty impressive.
Yeah, what's the plan then? Are we just gonna do our separate things after to keep streaming, or?
That's a good point. Yeah, I hadn't really thought about it. I'd be fine. Like I've got stuff I'm playing for sure. But yeah, if there was like a victory lap thing, that would be cool. I'm definitely down for suggestions. Jet, did I hear you say you were waiting for something?
Oh man, my ad is ending, so I'm waiting to beat Majora until that happens, because it's gonna be really quick.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah. How's about this? I'm on the I'm on the will you play with me yes no prompt.
I'm almost there.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh,
Here,
a
I'll wait for you to get here. So like, yeah, we can do this in tandem.
Oh my gosh.
The old double Majora double spank. Actually, I think what happens is he stands up. You have only weak masks. Having better masks would give you a red rupee, Majora's Mask for player 2. So, you hear that? If I would give all the other kids all the other masks and do all the trials, I would get a red rupee for a Jet.
Alright, will you play with me? I can say yes.
Yeah, I just said yes, and I'm on the shall we go question mark. Which is, I think, the final A press. Not a half A press.
Alright, I'm ready.
Alright. Want me to count it down?
Go for it.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, ho! Actually, I realized he said go for it. I got scared. I thought maybe he meant press the A button already. Now, of course, I don't have Chitoramani. Ah, if only.
Yeah, we gotta aim these shots.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, half an A press.
I'm sure
How can it
it'll
only be
fine.
half an A press?
Waiting for the remains to like just snipe us so accurately.
That'd be awesome.
What a cool boss fight.
Agreed. Still slaps all these years later. A little sad we don't have randomized music. I was hoping for some Star Fox or some Mario Kart music to kind of play us off here.
I know the randomized music, right?
That's the best.
Because there's 3 different tracks in this fight, so.
You're right. Yeah, sometimes you get some wonky, goofy stuff. And then, like, the randomized sound effects. So instead of big face Majora being like, woo woo, you'll get like little, I don't know, squeaky cartoon character noises. And honestly, weird muscular Majora is already kind of a cartoon character as it is. Trying to be very deliberate with my sword swings. My sword swingies. Hey. This ain't no Beyblade. Calm down. Just trying to let her rip.
Yeah, I'm also trying to be super accurate. As accurate as possible, anyway.
Yeah. There we go. Legs. Arms. This is clearly the best version of Majora because he's such a goofy little wimbly, spimbly, glingly little weirdo. Any moonwalks? He's shockingly fast, but also just unhinged and weird. I almost wish that phase of the boss battle lasted longer. Yeah, even his music is silly, you're right. Yeah, he's already enough of a cartoon character. What am I saying?
And done.
Nice.
47, 47, 11, I'll say. Give or take.
I'll take it.
New record! I'm sorry, what I mean is, new record!
Just play the sound effect for you.
Here's DD Mask. And I am done as well. GG's, boys.
GG's.
47, 47, 36.
Ooh. A nice round number. Man, what an easy randomizer, right, guys? Never broke a sweat.
Honestly, I think it's a super cool randomizer. Multi-world was a lot, but man, it was cool.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Like every time we were queuing one of these up, I was always really excited. Like it was always a lot of fun. Like even though it was a lot, and the streams frequently went long, and there were times where it kicked the heck out of us. I thoroughly enjoyed doing this, and there's no way I would have ever dreamed of doing it by myself. So playing it with some homies made it way better.
Oh yeah.
Even if it overly complicated things, I regret nothing.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to take as long as it did, but I'm glad we got through it. So
Yeah, I'm sorry Gratz has been waiting the past like 6 or 7.
Yeah, the last like 5 streams waiting around for our sorry asses.
Although, to be fair, though, I'm kind of the reason why it took so long in a way, because I didn't realize I didn't complete that one check when I thought I did, so.
Or what you can say is like, oh, I plotted all along to delay you guys to make me look like the randomizer boss.
I beat mine 10 hours before y'all. Where have you been?
Look at these scrubs over here. Get a load of this guy. So we could say this was.
Make them hang out with me longer. And
Yeah, there you go.
I'm so lonely.
I'm so low. I need to draw this out until just for Christmas.
All part of the plan.
The schemes, man. No, this is awesome. I was when I was drafting my go live message on like Discord and I just copy and pasted it across Twitter and Instagram. I was tempted to write something like, "Wow, I can't wait for the next randomizer we do." But then I was like, all right, I shouldn't say that because there's a very real chance both Jet and Grad are gonna say, "Yo, this thing was a pain in the ass. I'm glad that's done." And I would not blame you because it was a lot. But no, like I love this all the way through. What's up, Jim?
And next time we can add in enemy souls. And
Yeah, dude, I would love that. I would love that. Don't tempt me.
Oh god, I just don't know if there's a tracker that is up to date with all these new crazy features. So
Yeah, certainly not in the combo randomizer, but maybe in like maybe that would be like a thing that'd be available for multi-world, just a Majora's Mask randomizer or something.
Yeah. I think Multiworld was cool. I do miss like seeing each other in co-op.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it
Yeah.
was cool to like rely on each other more, I guess.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, it felt like there was like more teamwork as opposed to us just kind of putzing around. Still in the same world because I like the mod loader approach where we can like see each other and physics each other in fun ways, like with the shooting range.
Shooting range, yeah.
Glitching people out that way. Yeah, I know that Ocarina of Time Randomizer, I know the PC port has a bunch of co-op things now that are built in, and I think the PC port for Majora's Mask is not done yet, so it might be a little bit before that starts having some of those features added in. But I think mod loader, or actually, well, I don't know so much about mod loader, but certainly in the multi-world for Majora's Mask would have some things like the monster souls, that kind of thing. So some of those features will probably be available.
I think I wouldn't mind doing like, it's been maybe 3 or 4 years since we did Ocarina of Time.
has it been that long? My god.
I think Christmas 2020, wasn't it?
I want to say Christmas of 2020. Yeah.
Oh god, that's gonna be 4 years ago, and that's weird.
I would love to do like another Triforce hunt. I think.
Those are a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like the Triforce hunts.
Is there a Triforce hunt in Majora's Mask? I guess there's no Triforce.
So what's interesting is they've added like victory conditions, so you can kind of make it like a Triforce hunt. So
Do like straight fairy hunt, I guess.
yeah, you can do straight fairies now. So like you can set it so that you can go to the moon without any remains. You just need Oath to Order, and then you had to beat Majora. You have to find all 60 stray fairies, or maybe all the heart pieces, or all the Skulltula tokens, or all the Bomber's notebook entries.
I was gonna say, let's talk about the notebook.
Masks, or any combination, maybe all of it if you wanted. So yeah, it's very interesting. I think you can set it to you so you don't have to collect every single fairy. Like you can start with 5 of each or something. So yeah, there's all sorts of new settings to kind of play around with that kind of Triforce hunt like feeling, I guess.
Is there one for collecting all the small keys in the game? Because I'm still looking at my tracker and I'm in disbelief I have every key ever.
Not that I'm aware of.
Because that'd be so dumb.
I'm sure there's, you can maybe Plando it or something.
What if there's a really mean one? Get all the swords in the game, because that would have been disgusting.
Impossible.
Yeah.
It's like, oh crap.
I'm almost, in fact, now that I'm saying that out loud, I'm almost wondering, what if there was one where it just collect the bunny hood? Just one item. Right, oh, I guess there's 2 bunny hoods, but yeah. Well, in either game though, yeah. Just one item, and you can kill Ganon. Not the light arrows, not the master sword, the bunny hood is the bane that can smite evil back to hell. Bunny ears, no, he's so cute. No, I like all these ideas. Yeah, I'd be down for all these things. Like Jet said, yeah, the Triforce hunt is awesome. When push comes to shove, I am an Ocarina guy at my heart of hearts, so that's my favorite. But I know Gratz is the Majora's Mask OG, and I know Jet, you said Majora's Mask is probably your favorite Zelda game out of all of them.
Oh yeah, it's probably my favorite game of all time.
Favorite game, yeah. Yes, I mean I am always down for more MM action in my life. Especially like Gratz said, there's lots of options now.
Maybe I can get y'all to do a Minish Cap Multiworld.
Oh no.
Man, that'd be a good incentive for me to actually play that game, like actually finish it, like truly sit down and finish it.
I get so lost in Minish Cap, like, I don't know why, my brain does not work with the map layout, like, it doesn't make sense to me, no matter how hard I try. And then imagine Multiworld with, like, kinstones. Like,
Good to see you, by the way, Jim, because yes, we are done. You stop the timer and everything. 40-something odd hours. Gratz, what was the end time again? It was like 47 hours, is that right?
I might have stopped it like a few seconds late, but 47 hours, 47 minutes, 36 seconds. Yeah.
Almost 50 hours. For us to beat 6 randomized games, if we can, we can count it that way.
That's true, and there were times too where, like, just how the items were placed, someone had to do a lot of stuff, like everything before anyone else could play again, so there were definitely some bottlenecks that probably added to the time.
Looking at your trackers, what's the thing or things that you think is the most amusing? Like, I can't believe I had to get blank.
I feel like I have pretty much everything. So
I guess that's it, actually. It's like, oh crap, I have everything. Because yeah, I'm in the same boat. Like, I have all the keys, all but one of the owl statues. I have every mask in the game. Well, for both games, that is. Across both games.
I think I was missing the Ocarina of Time and Zora mask, and like I was 1 ocean token away from having 30.
Oh.
And 10 away from having the 100 Ocarina of Time ones.
Oh man, yeah.
I almost had 100 Ocarina of Time.
Oh,
really? I had 86. I'm chumping it over here.
We have that 90. How many did you have?
I think I had 93, 94.
Wow.
Holy moly.
I had
I
86.
just stopped checking them off after 90.
Oh. Yeah, understandable.
I
Did
got
you guys...
all my ocean Skulltulas, and I was 2 off of my forest Skulltula.
All the ocean Skulltulas?
Yeah.
Dang, man. I'm at 24, 27. 24 swamp, 27 ocean.
I was getting items. Apparently
Man.
I got everything, so.
Amazing. Did you max out Stray Fairies for any of them?
I think you gave me my last swamp earlier.
Oh.
If I was counting those right, but I'm still missing some Great Bay.
Okay. So I got all of these Snowhead Stray Fairies.
I'm sad I was 1 heart piece away from 20 hearts.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Like,
I was at 18 for both games, 18 hearts.
I got you that heart container like last second there for Ocarina of Time.
GG, Lime. 47, I've heard Grat say earlier, 47 hours to beat this game. To beat both games. But again, for all 3 of us to beat both games. Oh, this is nice though, because I have all the masks, I'm getting like the true credit sequence. I get to see everything. Everyone's so happy. Now, granted, I didn't interact with any of these people. Like, Cafe, Anju, I hardly even spoke to them. So they're like, you saved our marriage, and I'm over here, you're like, I don't even know who you are.
I spent too much time with Cafe, actually.
Yeah. I'm just grateful I learned early on that all of his rewards were bupkis for me, so yeah, I just never bothered.
It was hard when we found out that I needed to do that for, I think, Grats.
oh.
But we didn't know exactly which check it was, so I just did the whole quest.
Yeah.
Well, wow, we did it.
Can I have some of your dowry? As long as that dowry is in the form of, like,
I love
a
the little
Kokiri
sub
sword.
art at the end of Link and Skull Kid.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably... your credit sequence probably just wrapped up, didn't it?
Yeah, I was just mashing through all the text.
'Cause yeah, right now I'm looking at Link venturing off on Epona. Into the sunset. What are some other things you guys have, like, in the near future for stream action?
Sorry, upcoming streams you're asking, or?
Yeah, if there were other games you had queued up, or actually for that matter, I don't know if either of you guys have like time off work and that kind of stuff coming up, because next week obviously is Christmas. Probably some family and traveling stuff. I know Jet's doing some traveling next week.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do like a Christmas special stream. We'll see what happens. It's just gonna be random winter levels from a whole variety of games. So
That sounds
see how
good.
goes.